What's up, Elite Thenx athletes? It's Chris Harrio. Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you the 5 best shoulder exercises that you can do from home. The shoulders are a very important muscle group that's involved with pretty much every upper body exercise. Whether you're pulling or you're pushing, you're engaging your shoulders. And that's why it's critical to working out and developing strong shoulders. The strength gained in your shoulders will be used to help build other muscle groups like on your back day and chest day by allowing you to lift heavier, not just on your shoulder day, but also helping you to build the rest of your physique. Your shoulders have the biggest range of motion out of any other joint in your body, and you'll be engaging your shoulders anytime you do an abduction, adduction, flexion, extension, or internal or external rotations of your shoulder joints. And the most important factor to building strength and muscle in your shoulders is creating tension with any of these movement paths, whether it be isometric holds or repetitions. So I'm going to be showing you my 5 best exercises that are most effective for creating the most tension without the use of weights or equipment to develop your shoulders from home or anywhere. And in the process of doing these 5 shoulder exercises, you're going to get a super effective shoulder workout. So to properly follow along and get this routine on your phone, make sure you download the Thenx app in the App Store or Google Play Store. Open up to the YouTube workout section. You're going to find this routine and you're ready to get started. Now, the first exercise on the list, just to get it out the way, because you guys know I always say my favorite bodyweight exercise for shoulders is going to be handstand push-ups. So I'm going to go for 10 reps, and for everyone watching, I want you to choose a handstand push-up progression that challenges you but allows you to complete 10 repetitions. That could be handstand push-ups against the wall, elevated pike push-ups, or pike push-ups. So choose a progression that works best for you. We're going to go for 10 reps. All right, there we have the handstand push-ups. Like I always say, that's one of my favorite exercises for shoulders because it applies the most amount of overload and tension that you can on your shoulders without any equipment or weights. And because you have to balance and stabilize while doing this exercise, you're gonna be engaging your fast twitch muscle fibers, which is gonna help you develop stronger and thicker muscles. And handstand push-ups emphasizes mainly on your frontal and medial delt. Now, of course, you wanna work your way up to handstand push-ups. And with the progressions that I recommended you to do, you're gonna slowly be able to increase the overload on your shoulders while pressing. And over time, mastering each progression from the easiest to the hardest, you're gonna develop the strength to be able to do handstand push-ups freestanding. And for a complete breakdown on how to do this move from the very beginning, check out my video, 5 steps to master handstand push-ups. Now moving on to number 2, we have wall walks. I'm gonna go for 5 repetitions. For everyone else watching, I want you to just walk up the wall as high as you can while still challenging yourself. Eventually, the more you do this exercise, you'll develop more strength in your shoulders and be able to go up higher. Let's go for 5 reps. You want to take small steps. Keep your body straight. Come as close to the wall as you can. Then you can walk back down, touch the ground, go back up. Or if you want to challenge yourself, don't touch the ground at all. All right, there we have wall walks. This is gonna be a super effective exercise regardless of your fitness level. If you're a beginner, like I said, just walk as high as you can, then come back down. Eventually you're gonna be able to go up higher and higher. The more shoulder strength you'll get by doing this. And if you're already advanced, I want you to walk up as high as you can. That's gonna put your entire body weight on top of your shoulders, giving you the most overload and tension. And that's key to making it on this list, is being able to overload as much weight as you can without equipment or external weights effectively onto your shoulders. And when you're doing wall walks, for a second, you're actually putting your entire body weight onto one single arm and nearly doubling your overload with each delt individually within a large range of motion as you walk up and walk back down. And just like handstand push-ups, wall walks emphasize on your frontal and medial delts. Now for the third exercise we're right about to get into, this one's gonna emphasize on our rear delts. We're gonna be doing reverse plank holds. Let's get down to the ground into a reverse plank position. You wanna lift your hips up, keep your legs straight, push your shoulders down. And you really wanna be emphasizing on trying to bring your arms back and behind you. Squeeze your core. We're gonna hold this for 30 seconds. Really wanna make sure your hips aren't drooping down and you're bringing them up. Trying to emphasize the majority of your body weight onto your shoulders, your rear delts specifically. You can also try different hand placements as well. We're gonna go for the last couple seconds now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now for some of you out there that have never tried this exercise before, you may have felt your rear delts burning by the end of those 30 seconds. Now this may look like a simple exercise, but when it comes to effectively engaging your shoulders, you want to put as much tension on them as possible. And when you're trying to do that without equipment or external weights, this is going to be the best way to engage and activate your rear delts. Because your rear delts are mainly engaged when your arms go behind you, you're very limited to what exercises you can do, even when using body weight exercises if you don't have access to hang from somewhere. But regardless, the rear delts are a part of your shoulders, and the stronger your rear delts are, the stronger your shoulder as a whole is going to be, and it's going to help you avoid injury. And from the reverse plank position, you're pretty much at the peak of how much tension and overload you can effectively apply onto your rear delts. Now moving on to the fourth exercise on our list, we're going to be doing the opposite of this with planche leans, which is a progression to the full planche that anybody can do that's going to be highly effective for overloading your shoulders. Let's get down onto the ground. Specifically your frontal delts, this exercise is going to be very similar to anterior raises that you would do with dumbbells or barbells in the gym, but you'll be applying a lot more weight using a portion of your body weight. So let's go ahead and go for 10 reps. You want to keep your arms straight. Now you want to keep your body straight from a push-up position as well, and you want to lean forward until your hands reach your waistline. Then you want to push back up, keeping your arms straight, and then come back. And over time from doing this, you'll be able to develop your strength to eventually raise your entire body weight. All right, there we have the planche leans and the harder variation, planche raises. Of course, there are even harder variations like full planche raises to a 90-degree hold, full planche push-ups, even full planche hold. But the reason why I chose full planche leans is specifically because everybody can get into it, everybody can do it, and it's still super effective regardless of your fitness level. I still use them to this day, and of course, doing full planche leans will unlock all the harder progressions that I previously mentioned. That uses more body weight and requires more shoulder strength that you can eventually progress to. The most important thing for executing and mastering this exercise and to be able to progress on is using perfect form always, keeping your arms straight and locked out, having your hands at least by your waistline. Over time you can develop that, leaning as far as you can and keeping your core tight and your body in a straight line as well from your shoulders to your toes. And to check out how far these progressions go, you can always check out my video, how to full planche in 10 steps or how to full planche push-ups in 7 steps. Now we're moving on to the fifth and last exercise on our list. That's going to be 90-degree plus push-ups. I'm going to go ahead and go for 10 repetitions. We're going to get down to a push-up position. We're gonna get to the bottom of a push-up with our hands by our waistline, and from here we're gonna lean forward, get our legs off the ground, then come right back up. That's gonna be a repetition. It also helps if your hands are slightly turned out. Now for everyone watching that can't do that, you wanna come down, bring your hands to 90, and just lift up one leg, then the other one, and come back right up. Eventually you'll develop the strength to lift both feet up, and if you can't do that, then just come down and hold this position, hands by the waistline. All right, we're gonna go for 10 reps. Here we go. All right, there we have the 90 plus push-ups. Now with this exercise and their variations, we're mainly engaging our medial and frontal delts. And just like the previous exercise, this is actually a progression to a harder exercise, and there's many harder variations, but the reason why I chose this one, anybody can pretty much get right into it, and it's very effective whether you're a beginner or advanced. And it's a great introduction exercise that if you master, will open the doors to all harder progressions, as I mentioned before, like full planche push-ups, 90-degree handstand push-ups, and much more. And again, if the only weight we have to work out is our body weight, we're using all of it with this exercise, which is the most tension that can be applied onto your shoulders when you don't have equipment or external weight. And once you've mastered all these exercises and their harder progressions with your own body weight, you definitely have developed some solid strength and a superior physique. But to continue on making crazy gains fast and building solid muscle and strength, you want to start adding extra weight onto these body weight exercises by using a weight belt, which you can find at thenx.com/shop, or using my personal Harrier weight vest, which you can find at chrisharrier.com. We just restocked on all the weight vests, but they sell out quick, so get one while you still can. And when you start training with the weight vest, you're gonna see how fast you're gonna build solid muscle and crazy strength. It's a total game changer, and you're gonna be wondering why you never bought one and started training with it before. And with that said, those are my 5 best shoulder exercises that you can do from home that require absolutely no equipment. If you were able to complete all 5 exercises, that's actually gonna be a solid workout routine for your shoulders. And doing one round is a great start to building solid shoulder strength, but to get the most benefits, you wanna continue to do this over time, so eventually you'll be able to do 4 solid rounds consecutively to benefit the most out of this routine. And remember, to get this workout and more workouts just like this, getting in the best shape of your life, then go to thenx.com and become a member. Get full access to all our workout programs, technique guides, and daily workouts that are gonna have you shredded. And download the Thenx app in the App Store to take our workouts with you everywhere, and join the millions of other Thenx athletes around the world getting in the best shape of their lives. And of course, if you enjoyed the video and enjoyed the workout, then definitely smash that like button. Leave a comment down below, let me know what you want the next video to be about, and share this video with a friend that's trying to build some solid shoulders from home without any equipment. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, because we post every single Sunday, 8 p.m. USA Eastern Time, and if you comment within the first 30 minutes, you always have a chance to win some free Thenx gear. And for more of my content during the week, make sure you're following me on Instagram. Almost every single post, I always do some type of giveaway. Just last week, I gave away a weight vest, so if you want a chance to be a part of that, make sure you're following me on IG. And that's all for today. I'll see you next Sunday, 8 p.m. USA Eastern Time. Mad love. Peace out.